Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Papa Chillin, and I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts on the new DLC that just came up, the Great Negotiators, as they're called, with Abraham Lincoln, Mbande, and the Sultan. I guess we can add Julius Caesar since he was a freebie here. We're just gonna start off, and I'm just gonna give my general thoughts. I'm gonna, kind of state, somewhat power levels and, give ideas onto what the civilization's, path should be. And so, let me just start off with Abraham Lincoln. So, industrial zones with with a +3 loyalty per turn, and the plantations are -2 loyalty per turn. We're just going to stay right here for a second, just for a second, nothing crazy. This doesn't mean anything, okay? If anything, it is a like a debuff to maybe a city that is like a little bit further away from your borders than usual. So you can go ahead and improve some luxuries that happen to be plantations, and probably effectively giving not 100% loyalty to the city to give a monument. You know how a monument gives you a loyalty, and then, or not a loyalty, excuse me, a culture, and then it gives you another culture if you're 100% loyal. Well, if you approve a couple plantations, it may not be 100% loyal, right? And maybe you lose that culture because of that, and then maybe you get like, a small debuff to yields. I don't like this ability at all. There is a thing before. I think if they do end up changing this and maybe kind of reverting back before Rise and Fall, I will show you this right here, where industrial zones grant 2 amenities, and there was something of plantations giving a minus amenity, or a minus loyalty. But if it was like 2 amenities for the industrial zone districts and -1 amenity for plantations, I think that would be better. That'd be more flavorful, I guess you could say. And it just, I don't know, the 2 amenities for every industrial, that would actually, because you're playing like a no bonus civ until you get to your industrial zone, so you can get a free melee unit and some loyalty. That doesn't do anything. Melee units, some of the worst. They're not a great units. They're there for defense, and they're just extremely slow. So I don't see any crazy gameplay with that whatsoever. Founding Fathers, sure. I mean, if in anything, you just play Teddy Rough Rider and you call it a day. P-51 Mustang, no one uses that. Film studio, dude, I don't know. Like, it's just not happening, okay? So, hopefully the BBG team can do something with this and make it a playable leader. So, yeah, that's my thought on that. If you have anything that you want to add on to that, I'm all ears. I'm all ears, baby. Okay. So, let's go over down to Julius Caesar. This has bad written all over it, my friend. All right, no wonder why it was free. I'm not. I can't say that I'm not hating, but like, it was better that this didn't exist. So, Veni, Vidi, Vici, right? I came, I saw, I conquered, right? First of all, let's go to Trajan, okay? This ability takes Trajan's column, right? And it transfers to Caesar's, shenanigans, okay? There is a free monument building after the Code of Laws civic, okay? I believe everybody's played Rome here. I think they know what this ability does. You get a free monument, okay? Which is insane, okay? And you're trading that for, let's go back to, where is it, Julius, right here. You get 200 gold whenever, mind you, these are standard speed rewards. So 200 gold, we'll translate that down to 100, because online speed, that's what we play in multiplayer. Want to join CPL? If you haven't, come join. We got a great group. Some whack jobs, but we have a great group right there. We'd love to have you. So 200 gold whenever you conquer a city for the first time, or 100 gold when you earn gold from a barbarian outpost. Okay, so I guess it's nice getting a gold reward for capturing a city, but this will be 100 gold on online, right? And this does not translate to a monument whatsoever. I mean, if you're going to conquer a city right away, I mean, if you get a city-state, yeah, it's nice. You got 100 gold. But wouldn't you rather settle a city, your B2 and your B3, and getting free money? The tempo from that is absolutely insane. Okay? This leader, Julius Caesar, will struggle with golden, unless if you rush Legion and you try to get the UU going on. But a lot of players that play Rome, hopefully you're going commercials and you're just doing your Magnus internals, whatever have you. But like not getting the free monument means you're going to have to build the monument, okay? And I don't know. And if you and then there's 500 gold after you research steel. I don't know. It's 250 gold, right? When you kills. By that time of the game, you're making that per turn, okay? So if you get a turn's worth of gold after conquering a city, if you start snowballing, and let's say if you tank already push someone and you get 4 cities, right? Whoop-de-doo, you got 1,000 gold. I'm pretty sure you get that amount of gold just purely from the pillages and the raid card, right? So I heard someone on the BBG forums actually talk about buffing up the Legion, which is the Legion's the strongest, swordsman UU out there, right? Because it's at 40 base strength, but maybe, I don't know, it's pretty damn strong, right? But these melee units are extremely slow. But I heard someone talk about maybe having +1 or +2, like a hoplite effect on the Legion. So +1 for every Legion next to that. That could be probably decent. Maybe too strong at +2, +1, not sure. But they already took the culture off the bath in the BBG, which is good because Rome is just a solid civ all around. But Julius Caesar, you play Trajan 1000% of the time. Playing Julius Caesar is just like I don't know. I don't think there was a lot of thought into making this civ, and I think it's a complete waste of time playing this civ for sure. So this leader, excuse me. But Trajan's still good, baby. All right. Now with Nzinga Mbande, excuse me. So this is actually this is the complete opposite effect. So let's go back to Congo, okay? So Congo, religious convert, one of the worst civ abilities, right? Traits that you can have. Can't found a religion. It's awful in duels. You just lose religious victory every single time, even if you're winning war. It's just awful. Unless if you are complementing the civ with a religious civ and doing I don't know, some kind of follower belief that you want, or if you're just feeding Poland more relics, or if you're doing world church or cross-cultural dialogue to complement which you don't get that many yields off of world church or cross-cultural dialogue. You'll get it just won't be rewarding. I'll just put it at that. You'll convert 10, 12 cities, and then you'll be like, oh, let me check the mega yields, and you'll be like, 25? Just spent 10,000 faith. So don't do it, okay? But other than that, Congo, I absolutely love Congo. With the other abilities, if you do get a relic in FFA, turn 50, even turn 20, for free, you got 5 palace slots, which is a really great ability, by the way. Just having 5 open slots, very nice. You get great yields, insane growth, early gold, all that stuff. But the broken part, 50% writer, artists, musicians, and the merchants, which are extremely powerful early on. All around, it's just an amazing ability right here. The UU, great. And the unique district, not too shabby for expansion and for growth, excuse me, when you're expanding. So you take that shit ability out, excuse my language. You take that ability out, and then you replace it with cities receive 10% yields if on the same continent. And this is kind of funny because when you play Civ, if you want to complement expansion, you want to have a continent split so you can have other luxuries, so you can give amenities for your other cities, or so you can like double up on your amenities so you can trade to other civilizations so you can get fresh ones from another continent. Yes? Well, this Civ, if you get a split, it's different because people will say, "Oh, damn, I got a fucking split. What the hell is this?" Because of this ability. If you get this ability though, and you just have a whole continent to yourself, you get 10%. This actually complements 4 city opening into commercials. You get your Magnus internals. You get everything 10%. It's like you are already happy in your city. Okay, think of it as Maya. Maya, you get the 10% to all yields. It's that gameplay, but you have fresh water. Right? Because you don't have to, go builder first, so you can go for your double scout opening, and then you just build all of your settlers, you build monuments, you build, your B4 with a colonization card, maybe you go 5 city opening. You can do that with having 10% yields if you're on the same continent. It's actually strong. And on top of this, water, excuse me. Gulp, gulp. You can actually have religion. So if you want it to be, I wouldn't recommend it. I would always recommend going commercial first because you get 50% more. The yields are just there, and they will show. The great people, especially if you have like one of the early merchants that gives you a free trader right away, or a free trader slot, extremely powerful. People project all the time. You will probably only have to do 1 project compared to other people that are doing 2 and rushing towards currency. So that's nice. If you do get an early relic, or if you work your negotiating skills or diplomatic skills and ask someone in like a CPL FFA for a relic, and maybe you give them a luxury or something like that, and the relic is just useless to them, and let's say if you start off with a relic or 2, you could go reliquaries on this Civ, like if you play your cards right. Yeah. That contains a little bit of luck with the draw. So I don't know. I think the Civ is broken. I think it's extremely powerful. The tempo is just there. So be very careful when playing against the Civ, and even early war. Everything is 10% faster. So even if you are like, you know what, forget currency, you have 10% yields going towards war. It's just towards anything. So just a very versatile Civ. Watch out for this one. I don't know. They just took one of the worst abilities right here with Congo and just gave it an OP ability. So extremely strong. Watch out for that one. Okay. And then next. I have mixed thoughts about Sultan and just the abilities over here. So with Sultan, right, with the Saladin, 100% flanking and support bonus to combat and religious units. Who cares about religious units? It's not a thing, unless if you're playing single player and you want to just have some shenanigans and be like, oh wow, my 2 apostles beat your ass. Just forget about the religious units. 100% flanking and support bonus. This is... So, I want to go to a topic of scouts providing support bonuses to damn caravels, just to ships in general. That is the most annoying shit and needs to get out of the damn game ASAP. This, giving the only reason why this is going to be played and not going to be so overpowered is because it's like a no bonus civ here. Because if we go over to Saladin, right? Saladin, you are trading righteousness of the faith for the victorious, right? This promotes going religion, right? Campus, your holy site, and just doing your thing and creating setups, okay? And you get the last prophet, you go towards astrology, you just do your thing, yeah? This promotes war, right? So are you going to go towards astrology and build a holy site? Are you actually going to go towards a monumentality angle and spend like maybe have a 2 or 3 holy site opening? Probably 2 holy site opening. Geez, it's just. And what is your pantheon gonna be? Is it gonna be like faith war related for like a I don't know, initiation rites angle, and then maybe you have like some kind of big Mamluk push? Where I think this civ does shine is getting your campuses down, right? I don't think the madrasa is even good here for this civ at all, because like the madrasa promotes for faith, right? You only get 1 extra science. I believe it's 1 extra science because universities are 4 and the madrasa is 5. So not that much. But if you're going towards a night push, you're not building universities. I think the only thing good with building the universities, your madrasas, is that you don't have to go towards education, right? You can start building them right away. You don't have to actually be focused on the early scientists to get maybe someone has more early scientists than you, and you don't have to pick a crap scientist if someone's like on their game and be like, oh, I got Hypatia, I got this, and then you're like, well, what do I go for? You're definitely not going to pick the holy site one unless if you have like a +3, +4, and like, oh, I'll just take that so I can get the boost to education. You don't need to, because you can just do the theology boost. Well, sure, you can't even do theology boost if you go religion, right? This is a war civ. So I would recommend going towards libraries and going for like a nice night push, because 100% flanking support bonus, night pushes are already pretty lethal, right? If someone is effing around, and there's some players that don't even have the wheel researched, right? I am one of them at times where I'm just like, I forget about the wheel. I'm just focused on simming because no one's attacking me and like life is good. But if you're right next to this player, I mean, you just do campus commercial all day and as a civ, and you go for your Mamluk. On top, maybe that's when you're just focused on that healing scientist all day long, because your Mamluks so the knight is 50 strength, right? The Mamluks have 53, okay? So already stronger, and then they also have the 100% flanking and support. So they can't get attacked in if you have a good bunch of these units, and you have, let's say, the knights, and then you're going, and you already have decent science, so you go over to apprenticeship, over to stirrups, over to get your crossbow in the bottom part of the tree. If you have a couple crossbows with a shit ton of these Mamelukes that are healing every turn, and you're having favorable trades because of 100% flanking, you're golden. I think you'll win all the time if the person's not on their game and they don't have knights of their own. If they don't have knights, they're in a world of trouble. They're gonna have to go towards pikemen. They're gonna have to veer off the tree a little bit in order to defend. And I could see that being a big threat. Navally, this... let's say if you play Sultan on 7 Seas and you spawn coastally here, I don't know. You're going to have a rough time on Golden because you're not going to go Monumentality. You're playing no bonus Civ until you just have to be a player that can, have pretty decent timing for caravels. But once you get to caravels and you know what you're doing and you just do everything right and play no bonus, your bonuses are going to come for the war, and you're going to pretty much win, like just like the Mameluke situation. You're going to have, you can't get attacked into, and you're going to be doing all the attacking, right? So you're going to be choosing your war moves, right? But you're going to have no bonuses getting to that point. So that's, I mean, do you, yeah, because you're going to go, if you're in the naval, right? You're going to have astrology. Yeah, unless if you do some crazy discounting with the celestial navigation sciences, which that's probably not going to happen. So you're going to have astrology. You're going to get this free profit. You're not going to make a holy site. The last profit is just not good with Sultan in my eyes. I mean, them taking righteousness of faith and is just exchanging it for just like an all combat bonus. It makes last profit and the madrasa kind of like, it's just not there. And when you do hit the madrasa, you're just building a university, and you're just getting faith along the side of it. That's pretty much it. I don't know. I don't see this being ultimately crazy with early tempo, but a good medieval push or a Renaissance, caravel push with good teammates. I see that. I see that the strong points in Sultan. So I don't know. That's my thoughts on this. Overall, I'm not. I would say this pack isn't really exciting. I I would really like to see the industrial zones do like the amenities, as I was saying before, and like the plantations -1 amenity. I think that'd be pretty interesting to play, but it's still I don't know. I think they could have done a little bit better, and I guess I'm just excited to see for the new pack to come out, and to see the new leader abilities from there, and see we're just looking for a change in the meta, and just I don't know, just experience more leaders and have a good time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanted to make a short little, what is it, 23-minute video, and to share my thoughts. So if you guys have anything to say, please comment down below, and much love, and I hope you guys have a good one. Cheers.